All right. So what's up, everybody? Your boy John Deere Man 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is August 27th, 2025, and as always, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. So let's get jumping right with it. So FS25 Season 12. Just a few things with that. So originally it was gonna happen today, but no early out today because it's like the third day of the school year, and there won't be no early out next week because it's Labor Day weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah. So that explains no early out next week. So the week after will be our first early out on Wednesday. So this Sunday now is when Season 12 of FS25 is going to happen. Now I was originally planning on doing the New American map. Well, when I was doing the list of all the equipment that had to come back, I wasn't thinking, and I ended up adding a lot more equipment than what I had realized. So now time to switch plans. Instead of the New American map being for Season 12, it is now going to be the Missouri map. And I think it's Alma, Missouri. I don't know how it's pronounced. I don't know, but I just call it the Missouri map. So the Missouri map is the one that's going to be for Season 12. Now, obviously, it's going to take some time before I get it up and going, because I gotta download the map, and I have to download the grain truck for that, so that way I have that for the map. And the 3 new pieces of equipment that are coming to the farm for Season 12 is trying to think here. Is the John Deere 7930 with 255 horsepower. So not too bad. Got like 30 more horsepower than the 8400. Then the John Deere 500 grain cart. And then we have let's see here, what else is there? There is the Mack Pinnacle 64R. And yeah. So the Mack 64R grain truck is going to take the place of the 2 other gravity wagons that were going to come from Season 12. Well, from Season 11. Now, the 2 bigger gravity wagons are the ones that are going to come for Season 12, alongside the Mack. So, yeah. Sorry about the noise outside. There's a tractor and a mower going by and doing the ditches. So I'm sorry about the noise. But anyway, yeah. Now, some of you guys are probably going to ask if the John Deere 712 mulch tiller is going to make it back for season 12. Well, originally, no. But now thinking about it, I'm probably going to have to go with yes. That I'm going to have that for season 12. Now, obviously when I had the disc, now originally when I had bought in the disc for the corn stalks in season 11, that actually ended up counting as tillage. So when I went over it, with the cultivator, it didn't change the texture. So kind of a stupid move to get that. So yeah. But anyway. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. Yeah. Just gonna hope and pray for the best and see if I can get done with, see how many episodes I can get done with on Sunday. So, yeah, I'll try and get them uploading on Monday during Labor Day, but otherwise, if I don't get them uploaded by that time, then obviously then we'll have to resort to obviously they don't have to resort to wait until Tuesday to do it. And that's going to be fun. So, oh well. But anyway, with that being said, now, some of you guys are going to ask how many tractors I'm actually going to have on the farm. Well, I'm going to have, let's see here, there's the Massey Ferguson 4900, the Challenger 55, the 8400, the 7930, and the 4010. Well, it would look kind of ridiculous if I put the 8400 on the grain cart. So, gonna probably have to find a tractor that is just about perfect for that grain cart. Now, obviously, yeah, I know some of you guys would probably say, well, use the 7930. Well, 7930 will probably end up going on the gravity wagons, and with I don't know, maybe the 1206 does make a return, and that's what its job will be, is to run the grain cart. So yeah, so maybe the 1206 comes back. So, who knows? So I'll probably end up having 6 tractors in total. One of them just remaining on the grain cart. And we'll just stay hooked up to it. So, yeah. So we'll see what happens. Now, originally, if the John Deere 40 series tractors were out already by Black Sheep Modding, I was going to end up using those. I was going to end up using that. Just get it like a 4440 to run that grain cart. Well, not anymore. I don't have that. I don't think the tractor's in the game yet. I don't think so. But anyway, so we'll see what happens. I'll have to try and do what I can to I'll have to try and see what I can do, but I don't know how much I'll be able to do on with all the tractors that I'm gonna have. And not only that, but all the equipment that's coming back that's coming to the farm. There's gonna be a lot of going back and forth with a few tractors to get everything home. Unlike the Massey Ferguson and the 55, both those tractors will only have one thing to take home. Massey Ferguson's got the cultivator, and the Challenger's got the planter. Now, obviously, I'll probably have to run back to the shop with like the 8400 and probably the 7930 to grab the rest of the stuff, or the 8400 and the 4010. I don't know, but I know 8400's got to take the flatbed trailer full of seed and fertilizer back to the farm, and I don't know. I may end up having to use 2 of them instead of 1, so that way I can get all the seed loaded up onto that trailer, and then get the solid fertilizer loaded up on another one, and that'll be the way I take it home. I don't even know if the 8400 will even have enough power to pull it, but we're gonna give it a try. So if not, then the Massey's gonna have to come and take it home. But we'll see. I didn't see a hitch on the back for another trailer, so I don't know. But we'll see what happens. So anyway, yeah. So hopefully by Sunday that maybe there'll be a better planter out. There'll be a better planter in FS25 that I can use. It has to be North American, but we'll see if I can find a better planter. I don't know. I mean, that depends on what to expect for all that. So, but it's either that, or I end up having to use, I don't know, if I end up having to use 2 of those planters and having to get an extender, then, and that's going to be a fun job to haul down the road. Because then one tractor will have to take the extender and one planter, and then another tractor is gonna have to take the other planter and run that down too. So I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But for right now, probably only gonna end up using just the one planter for the time being. 7.6 meters, I know that's not big, but it'll be big enough for the farm, so we'll see what happens. But with that being said, I'll keep you guys updated on what to expect for season 12. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell for each and every upload. We are on the road to 300 subscribers. Let's make it happen, people. And as always, love you guys. Later.